Alright. Alright, we're starting out with a John Wayne Gacy quotation. If you need a blurb, John Wayne Gacy has nothing better to do but write blurbs for documentaries.
I went to see GG Allin and his band perform at the Lismar Lounge in New York City sometime in 1988.
We're not exactly synced up.
Began and ended with Gigi stumbling
but you know
down the
what?
stairs
It's
leading
cool.
to the stage.
No, we don't have to.
He had done too
No,
much
you're fine.
heroin and couldn't go through with the show, but his fans managed to get their money's worth by repeatedly kicking him.
It's not that. It's not that. What we're doing is we're doing a commentary on Hated. GG Allin and the Murder Junkies from 1993 by Todd Phillips, whose credits include Hangover, Road Trip, and Joker. Yep.
He did Hangover?
Yeah, he did Joker, and that was funny when all the critics talked about Joker. They kept going, "Oh, it's such a shock he'd make a dark movie when he made Hangover," and I was like, "Dude, you motherfuckers, do your research, man. This is what made his career, because this was a big movie on the fucking circuit, man. They used to pass this around when I was a kid. They used to pass this around before YouTube."
Yeah, this definitely seems like something that would be required watching when you're a freshman in college.
Yeah. Although I think, well, I don't want to sound pretentious when we start talking about a guy who fucking shits on stage, but if he had a fucking NEA grant, you know what I mean?
I mean, he's basically
a performance artist.
No, yeah, he's basically like just East Coast hardcore / performance art.
Yeah, I mean, I like the music too, by the way. This is a good song. I don't care what anyone says. And Bite It, You Scum is also a good song.
Disorderly conduct is charged as a complaint, but the narrow-minded, hypocritical puppets of society trying to kill rock and roll and they can't do it.
Listen, if you're gonna be a fucking swamp Yankee with no fucking teeth, might as well do it because you break your fucking teeth with a microphone.
He also, like, I love the fact that he looks like the actor they should have hired to play Genghis Khan instead of what's his name? John Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Like
if you're gonna hire a white guy.
If they're gonna hire a white guy, it should just be some heroin.
Just a precaution. Try to focus the camera when we talk.
Okay.
I just thought of that. Why don't we just try to talk at the? I know we get excited when we see this guy. He's got a vibe. He's got an exciting vibe. Now he does look like a good Genghis Khan. Yeah, or a professional wrestler. Like, how huge would he have been?
If it wasn't for his brother having the Hitler mustache, I wouldn't have realized that he had the anti-Hitler mustache going on. Like, I would have just thought it was a Genghis Khan thing.
Well, Michael Jordan has a Hitler mustache, and he's a fucking hero, right?
Yeah, my name's Unk. What I like about Gigi is...
He looks like the first hipster, but he's still hardcore, kind of.
Dude, there's nothing more hardcore than two dudes putting their tongues on each other. This is in the early 90s when it was still punk rock to kiss guys.
So I went and checked out a bunch of
when gay shit was still considered edgy in punk rock. Oh, who give a fuck if you're a man or a woman or a man and a woman. That mustache is real, dude.
That's real?
You think so?
I thought it had to be glued on or something.
I saw the Murder Junkies in Connecticut.
You did?
Yeah. They also played here at fucking... They had to cancel one of the mics over at Dive Bar because of the Murder Junkies.
Really?
Yeah. I was in hospice with somebody and I was messaging Vincent and he's like, no, the Murder Junkies are playing. I was like, oh, that sounds like a less exciting version of GG Allin and the Murder Junkies.
I can't believe they're still touring off of that, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay one step ahead of the law. I don't know. I don't think about the future. I think about what's happening today. I don't fuck tomorrow. I don't know. It's really not important.
Dude, he died at 36. Too punk rock for the 27 Club.
I love the fact that it's like
they wouldn't let him in.
He has all of the utter chaos of punk rock, but absolutely none of the political awareness.
Yeah.
It's just complete and utter nihilism.
Yeah, but I mean, that's, in a way, political.
Why is that?
Usually,
I mean, you're never gonna
Two
find a
reasons.
better example of free
Prison
speech. I don't understand why the ACLU didn't get involved in this. I guess like Nazis are one thing, but like when you like sexually, when you assault somebody sexually on stage. By the way, we don't have to do it now. We can wait till we see it.
Yeah.
But at some point, we have to acknowledge his penis.
Well, I thought this as soon as I saw it. Anybody who has a small penis and shows it readily, like, has to have a big dick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's got a big dick in his heart.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking idiot. I mean, that's a fucking Napoleon fucking cock. Dude, that is a source. That's sad. And he probably got way more pussy than the two of us combined. Hey, so, kids with your fucking low self-esteem because of your small penis,
on guitar.
got an idol for you. He's like what Biggie Smalls is to fat people.
He fucked so many chicks who were grimy before folk punk came around. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a story to tell you about that.
I
It's
feel like
interesting you
GG
brought that
Allin
up. Can I get a
chicks-
cigarette real quick? I'm going to tell you a
Yeah.
funny story.
I feel like GG Allin chicks are like proto crust punk in a way. Like, they're that
Yeah,
fucking
look at the
grimy.
know what's going on.
I'm sorry. I live with my landlady. Will die if I fucking get sick.
Tell me something about yourself. What are you like?
What am I like? Why, I'm just peace and love in the midst
Oh, this
of
guy's
all
great.
violence. I am free, legal,
This
and
dude
innocent.
is fucking homeless. This guy is homeless.
I love the fact the only
Chic.
people they could fucking find to stand Gigi is his brother in the weirdest somebody who's taken,
Oh, Dee Ramone was in the band for a while.
yeah, like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that probably had more to do with like drug use. He was probably trying to be sober and shit.
Yeah.
Like he probably had a deal with like a record. You know, those guys
You got
probably
the
had a
right-
record deal, you know, and they're like, yeah, hey,
And he believes he's
we're gonna drug test you if you come back from that fucking tour. Yeah.
And he believes that they love him. And Dino's
You know that's not GG Allin because the cock is huge. That's a big cock.
Dino
That's a big piece of meat.
exposed his schwing to
So,
a little girl and
They
this time,
tried a couple years ago, back in
later when asked
2016,
about
a
it,
couple
he
guys
said,
got together
I
to
was
try to start an
raised in
independent porn, crust punk porn company, which is a brilliant fucking idea. But, you know, except for, you know, when the girl shows up and she doesn't have ID. But other than that,
There are physical reasons
and I
for
tried
it.
to get a hold of like one of the main stars of this,
Yeah.
but she's like homeless in the mountains or something like that. I was trying to find her on Tumblr. She's a fucking hot girl. I can't remember her name, but anyways, I wanted to verify if this was true or not. So when I was in New Haven, there was a guy named Slug. I just contacted my friend Warren about this. He goes, yeah, that guy's a legend. I go, did he sell GG Allin the dose of heroin that killed him? He goes, I don't really know. I go, in fact, no one's seen that guy for years. This guy he's a GG Allin like prototype in New Haven, because New Haven has a great music scene, and he was part of that. He had a couple hardcore punk bands, and so he got involved in this crust punk porn business. And it said in the Vice article that I read, they said, yeah, this guy claims to have he apparently sold the batch of heroin that killed GG Allin. This guy, he's a really nice guy. Not toward me.
Sorry.
The key to avoiding infections, I'm just telling you as a professional, the key to avoiding infections is always pretend you're infected. We're already violating that rule by sitting next to each other.
Should I put my mask on?
No. I care more about the audio than living. But yeah, this guy used to always hang out with like underage girls. He was like 40, and I think he was a therapist too. But he was also like this punk rock guy
Yeah.
with like tats and like the fucking nose ring and shit. But he used to always have like a girl with him who was always like too drunk. You know how like when you're that age,
Yeah.
you don't know how much, you don't know when to say when. And so every time I'd see her, she'd be fucking either passed out or borderline passed out and vomiting, like in a bar.
It was more or less boring.
Sounds like a morally upstanding character.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's his one flaw.
Studio today. Let's meet these artists now.
And his
we'll also
hero
meet
right
those who
here
feel
is
their
sitting
work
here
is
with a
nothing but smut.
17-year-old girl.
This is GG Allin.
Now,
GG
this is interesting.
rock and roller who makes
He
the
met
most
this
wild
girl
punk groups
on this
pale
episode
in
of Geraldo.
comparison.
They never met
I don't know
before.
if
They
you'll
ended up
recall this, but
in
he
a
made the
relationship.
news
I don't know if they were
recently.
engaged or if they were
GG
actually married, but she's 17,
relieved
so.
himself
But she's
on
on fucking
stage,
Facebook right now.
live.
Doesn't
Why,
look as
GG,
cute,
did you
but
feel a need to,
she's alive.
to defecate
And
in front of a live
we have a
audience?
mutual friend who I went to high school
My
with.
body is the rock and roll temple, and
My body is the rock and roll
blood
temple.
and body fluids are a communion to the people.
We need to bring rock and roll back to eating worms out of your grandmother's vagina.
My rock and roll is more
Tell me he's not a fucking
not
wrestler.
to entertain, but to annihilate. I'm trying to bring danger back into rock and roll.
Imagine him
Basically,
saying this to Mean Gene
No
Okerlund.
laws, and I'll break down every barrier put in front of me till the day I die.
Hogan, you think I'm fucking scared of you? You're just one more fucking wall. You're just one more hindrance. He wouldn't say hindrance. You're just cock blocking my dominance.
No, I imagine that.
Merle. What's his name?
That's my brother Merle. He's my bass
This is
player.
kind of touching.
Is it?
Hey,
I
to
love
talk
that
about my
mustache.
brother's
It's really
mustache.
happening.
With that fucking Michael Jordan mustache.
About a week before the first show, I found myself driving in the rental van with GG, Merle,
What were you gonna say?
and his newest addition, Dee Ramone.
Oh, I feel like
What made you decide to join the Murder Junkies?
GG Allin is what would have happened if in Fight Club the main character was never forced to have a real job and had to create this artificial character to do Project Mayhem. Like if he could just be the complete chaotic radical
Oh, yeah.
that he wanted to be.
Yeah, you mean like if Ed Norton's character was the imaginary one?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
'Cause
he's like the real fucking Tyler Durden.
yeah, because in this, his dad threatens to kill them or whatever, but I imagine it's like in that Fight Club universe, it's what would if GG Allin's mom left that dad and then married some corporate middle manager.
Yeah.
So it's like you have all that trauma, but you're raised,
Here it is. There's that penis. Yeah, but if you're raised by what? Just the dad?
No, yeah, just boring suburbia.
Dude, if you had to fucking go into your shower in high school with that fucking penis, you're gonna tell me you don't become GG Allin? He's sticking a banana in his butt right now in front of college students. Watch these fucking SJWs fucking snowflakes walk out after he fucking shoves a banana up his ass. I don't get that. See, this is performance art, dude. His problem, though, I've seen him do this. There's another clip of him doing a spoken word thing, but the spoken word thing is him just yelling about how, hey, I want to kill myself on Halloween, but every time I get arrested, it's not because I'm a pussy, it's because the timing's not right. And then somebody has a noisemaker, and he attacks them.
Yeah.
End of show. And, I really get the feeling like he doesn't know what he wants to do.
Also,
CFNM.
he shaved his pubic area
Oh,
long
yeah.
before it was cool for guys.
Well, yeah, you gotta emphasize what little you have. You wouldn't see his fucking penis if he didn't shave his pubic hair. That thing's a fucking clit. Look at how small his fucking dingling is. It's fucking amazing. That is so punk rock. He would have been huge if he had lived maybe 2 or 3 years later. I mean, because right away he became a legend.
Because think about okay, Red Hot Chili Peppers got naked every show too,
Yeah.
but they used a tube sock,
Yeah.
thigh-high tube socks to subtly
Yeah.
suggest that they might actually have 17.5-inch cocks.
Yeah, exactly. That's the difference between somebody like the Chili Peppers. He's very inspirational in a way as a comic because you don't want to be that guy who's the pickup artist in me wants to not seem like a person, doesn't want to make small penis jokes or whatever. Or doesn't want to make fucking, make dirty jokes because you don't want to alienate fucking women. You want to seem like a ladies' man that gets a lot of pussy and all that shit. But you can't do that and be fucking funny. Not really that funny. Unless you want to be fucking Dane Cook. By the way, is Dane Cook the one that started Karen? Because Karen is not legitimate now.
What do you mean?
You know, the whole calling fucking annoying women Karen. I would say white women, but it's not a white thing because Whoopi Goldberg is literally a Karen, but with a C. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
Whoopi Goldberg's real name is Karen. But my mom was a Karen, and she's not quite. She doesn't fit that. But yeah, apparently, according to Hewlett, and I looked this up, it's true. Like annoying women, like give me the manager ladies being called Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dane Cook's got a bit about everybody has a friend that nobody likes, and her name is Karen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it goes back to that?
Yeah, it might. It could be a coincidence. You don't want to give. You hesitate to give Dane Cook any fucking credit, but
if that was a meme, so like all the way back to the MySpace era, that's kind of impressive though.
Yeah, could be.
And that goes from parents to teachers, and especially cops.
He likes cops. If you like cops, go watch a skateboarding video. Go watch videos of skateboarders getting attacked. That'll turn you off of cops forever.
Having everybody laughing at him and,
The weird thing though nowadays,
growing up, especially
when I watch skateboard videos, half the times when the cops pull up, they'll like watch them finish the trick. Because it's like their kids are skateboarders, so now...
I got really aggravated because I saw a video, and they call this Karen, by the way. They call this lady a Karen in the video. They get confronted by a Karen. Because this lady called the cops, but these dudes were doing fucking rail slides, and my attitude is like, if they're doing fucking rail slides and you're just standing around watching, you know, in the hierarchy of fucking, you know, in the fucking social Darwin fucking hierarchy, they're the ones in charge. Because they're doing fucking rail slides. What are you doing?